This afternoon's game is against Biggby Coffee AAA team from Michigan. They lost this morning to Kitchener, a team from Ontario, 6-2. Both teams are looking to bounce back with a better game this afternoon. Starting in net today will be Hackman. First line out will be Axe and Evans, Doran, Kniddle, and Ditch. Opening face-off taken by Biggby, right into the sting zone. It's knocked away. Evans picks it up. He sends it cross ice to Doran, but he can't get out of his zone. Biggby holds it in. They send it down along the boards behind the net. Ditch picks it up. He sends it up and out of the zone to nobody, but it's right on goal, so it won't be icing. Doran is on the forecheck. He gets help from Kniddle. They knock it away. They force Biggby to regroup behind their net. They send it up, but it's held in by Evans. It's held in by Evans again. He's walking down along the board. Center it to Kniddle. His shot goes well wide. Just in some feet. Finally, Biggby finds it, and they send it up the boards and out of the zone. Pickle's just on the ice. He goes back to retrieve the puck. He banks it behind the net over the scales. Scales plays it up to Ditch. Ditch banks it off the boards to Pickle. Pickle's going into the Biggby zone. The puck is knocked off his stick, and Biggby's going the other way. Sent in by Vogel. And Biggby goes back to retrieve it. They go D to D on the regroup. Stretch pass, picked off by Scales. Dropped off the middles. It's off his stick to Vogel. It's in the zone, but it's taken away by Biggby. They are going in. That should have been icing, but they waved it off. Scales picks it up in the defensive zone. He whiffs on the pass. He pokes it away, and it is out of the zone by Pickle. He gets it over to Capelin. Capelin fires it in deep, and the Stinger changing. Biggby's breaking out of their zone. They go into the neutral zone. They gain the line for the sting zone. They walk down circles, poked away by Land. Vogel checks him off, and Vogel's going to get a penalty for interference. So now the Sting are already on a penalty kill with 13:01 to go in the period. Land, Trader, Gwynn, and Field will be out for this penalty kill. Face off, taken by Land, back to Gwynn. He's shielding the puck off. Land has it, he shoots around the boards, and it makes it out of the zone. But with the fresh ice, it's going to make it all the way down for an icing call. If this was later in the game, it would have been caught up in some snow in front of the bench and not made it. Face off, taken by Land, back to Gwynn. He tried to play diagonal, but hit the skate of a Biggby player and is held into the zone. Poked away by Trader, Gwynn picks it up. He tried to skate out of the zone, but it's knocked off his stick. Trader hacks it out of the zone up to Land, and Land sends it into the Biggby zone. And they've got to regroup. They chip it into the Sting zone. Land goes back to get it. Puts on the brakes, flips it high, not out. And Field gets it. He tries to get it out of the zone, and it does get out of the zone. The D-man can't hold it in for Biggby. Land is on the forecheck. He's put on some pressure. There's 49 seconds to go in the penalty. Sting are getting some fresh penalty killers out. Biggby drops it off. They break out of their zone. They're going through the zone with speed now into the Sting zone. Shot from the slot. It goes wide. Bounces to the side of the net. Biggby picks it up behind the net. Their centering pass is knocked away and then is saved by Hackman. Their pass goes through everybody. They can't get to it. Now it's a race to the puck. Biggby bully comes out to play it. Gets it right just past Ditch's stick. And there are 8 seconds to go in the penalty. Biggby walks in. Whiffs on the shot. 3 seconds to go. Ditch is back to get the puck. And that does it for the penalty. So the Sting are able to kill off the penalty to Vogel. And Vogel's out of the box. He picks up the puck. The guy came off the bench and stopped his progression into the zone. Biggby sends it up. Past their guy. Evans picked it off. Now his pass is picked off. Biggby gets by RD, takes a shot. Blocker saved by Hackman. It's knocked away by Evans. Ditch has the puck. He banks it off the boards looking for Capelin. Capelin can't quite get to it. Biggby clears the zone. They get around the forecheck of Dorn. Vogel's there to help him out. He chops it, and it goes into the stands for a face-off with 10:49 to go in the first. Knittel and Dorn are out with Capelin, Vogel, and Scales. Face-off taken by Capelin, back to Vogel. He banks it. Looking for Knittel. They get by the D. Knittel's going in all alone. He's got the puck. He goes in and takes a shot. Wow, really good glove save. Good glove save by Biggby goalie there. On the breakaway by Knittel. Capelin goes in to take draw. He wins it back to Dorn. Dorn takes a shot. It's blocked. Can't be held in at the point by Scales, and we got to regroup. Scales turns. Should have been offsides on the Sting. They missed the call. They send it cross ice, and they get the breakout and into the Sting zone. Try to get around Scales, but he stopped him. They whiff at the point. They recover the puck, however. Send it in offsides. That should at least come back to center ice on that faceoff. And they're not. So it's going to be a regular offsides face-off. Middles and Pickle come out with Land, Field, and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Biggby. They shoot it into the Sting zone, and Gwynn goes back to get it. Sends it up the boards to middles, takes a little bit of a deflection, goes right on net. Hackman had a little trouble with it, but it sent wide. Out of the zone, it was deflected, so it won't be icing. Biggby goalie comes out to play it. He leaves it for his defender. He plays it up the boards. They send it cross ice. It goes by everybody. They waved off icing for some reason. Okay. So Field has to go back to get it. Plays it over to Gwynn. Gwynn sends it up the middles, and it's not out of the zone. It's kept in. Gwynn has it in his skates, and now he's skating out of the zone. Sends it up the middle. Middles is held up, but he gets through the check. Finds the puck. He's circling behind the net. Tries to send it to the point, but his pass is blocked. And Biggby comes away with it. Poked away by Evans. And now it's sent in deep to the Biggby zone, and Sting are changing. They send the pass, goes right. Trader has it. He goes in. Forehand, backhand. And the goalie made another incredible save. I don't know how he saved that one. So that's two really good saves the goalie's made now. Trader sends it to Otero. Otero with a shot pad save by the Biggby goalie. And Biggby gets it out of the zone. And now Sting are going to get another penalty. Otero is going to go off for a high stick. So another great opportunity missed by the Sting. And now they have to go on the penalty kill again with 8:48 to go in the first. Salas and Capelin come out with Evans and Axe for the penalty kill. Face-off taken by Salas. He gets it out of the zone. Biggby has it on the regroup. They're offsides. They don't call it. Pass is deflected. It's knocked down by a high stick by Biggby. They don't call it. That was more of a high stick than Trader's goal earlier today. That was waved off. Their shot's deflected. Good save by Hackman. Sent through to the center ice, and they call it icing. Face-off coming back to the Sting zone with 1:03 to go in the penalty to Otero. Face-off taken by Biggby. They send it to the point man. Goes back to the blue line with the pass. He walks in, shot through traffic, it's deflected. Hackman makes a glove save and holds on for a face-off. Gwynn, Field, Land, and Freeman are coming on for the penalty killers. Face-off won by Biggby again. They play D to D. Play it back to the point. Takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. It goes wide. Biggby settles it down. Sends it back to the blue line. Sends it over to the other point man. The backdoor pass is knocked away. And Field, his stick is tied up. He couldn't get it all the way out of the zone. Biggby holds it in. Takes another shot. It's deflected. Saved by Hackman. It's along the boards. Land has it. And now he flips it out of the zone. Freeman whiffs on it, trying to send it in deep, and Biggby's going the other way. They're into the Sting zone. Cut to the middle. Still cutting. Nobody's putting a body on him. They play it to the point. No one's there for the Sting. He holds it into the zone, and Land is able to hold on to it. 6 seconds to go in the penalty. Sends it off the boards, and that will go all the way down for icing. But the penalty is killed off for back to 5-on-5 with 7:17 to go in the period. So Ditch is out with Dorn and Knittel, Evans and Axe. Face off, taken by the Sting. Axe's pass is blocked back behind the net. Ditch knocks him off the puck. Dorn has it and sends it out of the zone. Knittel's chasing after it. He's on it hard. And Biggby sends it up the boards. It's tied up and they come away with it. They walk into the Sting zone. And it's knocked away by Knittel. Knittel gets around the forecheck. He sends it up to Dorn. Biggby goes D to D on the regroup, and they're right back into the neutral zone. Good back check by Dorn, knocks it away. Knittel pokes it away. It's bouncing around, nobody can settle it down. Finally, Dorn has it, sends it back to Knittel, bounces off of his stick. Ditch is there to help out, and Knittel almost got control back. Biggby sends it up, knocked down by Dorn. Still bouncing around. He whiffs on it. Knittel pins him. Dorn picks it up. He's going to the net, but it's poked away from him. He circles with it. He cycles it down to Knittel, and it's held in at the point. Ditch picks it up. He takes a shot towards the net. It goes wide. And Biggby chops it just to get out of the zone. And Vogel has it on the regroup as Biggby's changing. Vogel gains the line, sends it in deep, and Ditch is on the forecheck. He sends the centering pass, is knocked away by Biggby. Pickle pins him against the boards, but Biggby digs it out. Vogel whiffs on the shot from the point, and Biggby's going out with it. They flip it into the sting zone. And Scales plays over to Vogel. Vogel hits the tape of Ditch, but he can't handle the pass, and he's going off for a change. Biggby's right back into the sting zone. They take a shot. Blocker save by Hackman. Capelin picks it up and sends it up out of the zone. Biggby can't handle the pass, but Sting can't take advantage, and they're going out of the zone with it. Good back check by Middles, and Sting get possession. Vogel walks in with it. He goes down along the boards. He's knocked off the puck, but Capelin picks it up, centers it to Pickle. It's on his backhand. He couldn't handle it. And Biggby's going out of the zone with it. Vogel's on the back check, knocks it away. Good back check by Vogel. He sends it out of the zone. Capelin's chasing after it. And it'll be offsides on the Sting. So we'll have a face-off with 4:44 to go in the period. Capelin, Trader, Otero out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by the Sting. Bounces off a Field stick. And Biggby's going the other way. They take a shot. Saved by Hackman. Holds on, and we will have a face-off. Land comes out with Freeman and Salas. Biggby wins it back to the point. Walks along the line, takes a shot through traffic, pad save by Hackman. They cycle it down low. It goes all the way around. Nobody for Sting can get there. Biggby has it. They shoot it from the line. It's deflected into the netting for a face-off. Face-off taken by Sting. They're looking for the bank pass over the Freeman. He can't get out of the zone. I guess it went just out of the zone, and we will have an offsides face-off. Face-off taken by Biggby. They shoot it into the Sting zone. It goes all the way around the boards. Field is there. Biggby pinches it on the boards and holds it in, though. Shot down the ice by Salas, right on goal, so it won't be icing. They're coming out of their zone with it. They send the pass through the middle, get into the Sting zone. Good back check by Land, but Biggby picks it up. They send it over to the D-man on the far side. Send it back to the guy in the slot. He takes a shot, it goes wide. Quinn pins him against the boards, and it gets out to Freeman. Freeman backhands it off the boards, and Biggby takes over. Picked up by Land. He's got to hold up while Salas is offsides. They got to regroup. Over to Gwynn. He has it. He sends it in to the Biggby zone. Now Dorn's on the forecheck. They try to send it out, but it hits the ref, and Ditch is able to hold it in, send it in back behind the net. They get it up and just out of the zone. Knittel couldn't quite get there, and it'll be offsides on the Sting. Dorn, Knittel, and Ditch are out with Evans and Axe. Face off taken by the Sting. It's in the Biggby zone. Good stick lift by Knittel. He takes a shot and he rings it off the post. Goes along the boards. Biggby digs it out. They send it up ahead to the guy streaking into the Sting zone. He takes a shot. It hits the side of the net. And Knittel goes back to get it. He sends it up the boards. Biggby holds it in behind the net. Play it off the back of the cage. Their shot goes through the crease. And Dorn picks it up. Tried to send it up the ditch, but it was knocked down. But it made Biggby offsides, and we'll have a face-off with 2:30 to go in the period. Caplin's out with Pickles in middle, Scales and Vogel. Face off taken by Biggby. They shoot it into the Sting zone, but it hits the boards and goes out of play. Face off taken by Biggby. They shoot it into the Sting zone, knocked down by Vogel over to Scales. Scales sends a cross ice to Pickle. He can't get to it. And puck was bouncing around and it made Caplin offside, so we'll have another face-off. Face-off taken by the Sting. They shoot it into Biggby zone. Pickles on the forecheck. They get it up but not out. Now they poke it around Vogel. Caplin is there backing him up. Vogel has it and he shoots it into Pickle. Pickle has it along the boards. He's checked off the puck. He's still battling for it and Biggby digs it out. They're skating out of the zone with it. They send it up the ice. They send it back to their D-man on the regroup. And they lose it along the boards, but they get it back and they send it in deep to the Sting zone. Scales goes back to retrieve the puck. He sends it up to Caplin, pass a little bit, too hot to handle, and Biggby's able to hold it in, send it back behind the Sting net. Scales loses the puck. Centering pass, good back check by Caplin to prevent a shot. Vogel picks it up, he's getting held. He's getting slashed. He's able to send it in deep into the Biggby zone. Sting are changing. They send it up. Their cross-ice pass is almost picked off by Otero, but Biggby picks it up and they're going into the Sting zone. Good back check by Land. Field has it. He banks it off the boards to Otero and he shoots it into the Biggby zone. They have it. They send it up the boards and out of the zone. Gwynn is there to regroup with it. And I guess Trader had not quite cleared the zone and it'll be offsides on the Sting with 51 seconds to go in the period. A lot of offsides in the last couple minutes. Face-off taken by Biggby. They play back to their D-man. They gain the red line, shoot it into the Sting zone behind the net. Field goes back to get it. He banks it off the boards, but it goes to nobody. They take a shot, and it's gloved down by Hackman for a face-off. Ditch, Salas, and Freeman come out with Evans and Axe. Face-off won by Biggby. They whiff on the puck. Freeman pokes it by him. It's overskated by Salas, and Biggby recovers in the neutral zone. They drop it off to the guy coming through with speed. He drops it again. Forced wide by Ditch. They play it back to the point, back down along the boards. Sends it back to the point man. Shot through traffic is deflected. Pad save by Hackman. Comes to the front of the net, and Sting can't get it out of the zone. 8 seconds to go. It's picked up by Evans. He sends it up out of the zone. And 2 seconds go, and that will do it for the first period. 0-0 after 1.
Face-off play with that break.
Yep.
She's like, what do we do? What do we do to stop that? You gotta screen this guy over here.
Yeah, it should be like 3-0 right now.
Shots started at 6.
Do what?
How many shots you think out of 6 or 8?
I think they outshot us, but we had better chances.
Gavin was watching the video from the first game. He goes, Mr. Trainer sick. Like he's got a little hole or something. His voice sounds different.
It's because it's not loud in here. You don't have the normal echoing of the rink in here. So the phone picks up my voice a lot better. Starting out the second period will be Capelin, Dorn, Knittel, Scales, and Vogel. Face off taking them by a sting. Back to Vogel. He banks it off the boards. Over to Dorn. Vogel sends it on net. Sticked aside by the Biggby goalie. Capelin tries to pick it up, but it's knocked off his stick, and Biggby's getting out of the zone. They send it in on goal. Pad save by Hackman. Scales picks it up. He sends it up and out of the zone. Biggby has it on their rear group. They send it off the boards. It's intercepted by Vogel. He falls down. And good job by Knittel to get back and block that pass. It's sent up and out of the zone. Biggby goalie comes out and leaves it for his defenseman. They play it up the boards. Play it back around the net. And Stinger making a change. Middle's off the bench, blocks the pass, but they get it out. And Scales goes back to retrieve it. He plays it up the ice to Middles. He knocks it out of the zone. Biggby's there to gather the puck. They spin off the forecheck of Pickle. And they're going the other way. They get by Capelin. They get by Pickle. And it's offsides by Biggby. 13:42 to go in the period. Land, Middles, and Pickle are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off thing by Biggby. They shoot it into the sting zone. Field goes back to get it. He can't tip it off the boards. It's blocked. And it's held in at the blue line. Middles is there to pick it up. He sends it up ahead. Pickle has it. Bouncing puck. No one can really get it. Now Biggby settles it down, and they go out of their zone with it. Middles has it. He sends it into the zone. Land has it. Middles picks it up. It's knocked off of his stick. Gwynn has it. Takes a shot. Almost deflected by Pickle. It's a save and goes to the corner. Biggby sends it up the boards. Good back check by Land. Field picks up the puck. He sends it up to Land. Land sends it into the Biggby zone. Middle's on the forecheck. They get away from him. They send it up the boards. And Gwynn holds it in. And Biggby shoots it down all the way, and there should be icing, but they waved it off for some unknown reason. So it's picked up by Axe. He sends it off the boards to Ditch. Ditch wasn't ready for it. It goes by him. Biggby is going the other way. They're into the sting zone. Shot saved by Hackman. Rebound saved by Hackman. And it's picked up by Trader. Trader skating through the zone with the puck. He goes behind the net. He's checked into the boards and loses the puck. And Ditch chops it away from Biggby, and it goes into the Sting bench for a face-off. Ditch wins the face-off. Back to Evans. He sends it in deep. Ditch is on the forecheck. Biggby sends it around the other side. Otero picks it up. And Otero's still battling for it. Trader there to help him. Trader has the puck. He cycles it over to Otero. Otero picks it up. He sends it off the boards to Trader. They try to lay out Trader, but Trader reverses him. It's just gets out of the zone. Stinger back on sides. Ditch tried to get over Trader, but it's intercepted. And Biggby's going the other way with speed. We got a 2-on-1. Their centering pass is deflected, and Hackman makes a save. Biggby circles it back. One-timer from the point. Shot, it goes wide. They gather, send it down along the boards. They whiff on the pass. And Ditch sends it high into the stands for a face-off with 11:20 to go in the period. Kaflin comes out with Freeman and Salas. Gales and Vogel. Biggby wins the face-off back to the point. Shot through traffic is deflected. Saved by Hackman. Goes behind the net to Kaflin. He plays it off the back of the cage. Biggby picks it off. Good job by Vogel to block their centering pass. Biggby picks up in the corner. It's knocked away by Salas, and Kaflin tries to get it. Referee's in the way. Kaflin has it, sends it high off the glass, but it's not out. It's held in by Biggby. Their shot's blocked. Goes on net, and Hackman covers for a face-off. Kniddle, Dorn, and Land come out for the forwards. Face-off taken by Biggby. They send it to the point. Their shot's deflected. Good save by Hackman. Biggby circles behind the net. They send it back to the point. They send it down low. They have it on the other corner now. They play it off the boards to the point man. He takes a shot. It's blocked by Land. He sends it out of the zone to Dorn. He played with the high stick, so he had to let it go, and Biggby picks it up. They send it deep into the Sting zone. Land goes back to get the puck. He circles behind the net, plays it off the boards to Kniddle. Kniddle has it. He does a bank pass up the scales, but it's intercepted. And Biggby's regrouping with it. They go D to D on the regroup. Is off the skate. They got to retreat. They send it up and out of the zone. Good job by Kniddle to angle him off the puck. Dorn, or Land picks it up. He sends it over to Vogel. Vogel spins away from the forecheck. He sends it over to Kniddle on the far side. Now Kniddle's going in. He sends it deep to the corner, and he's chasing after it. The Sting are changing, so no one's there for the Sting to help out. They send a pass. It's to the middle. Gwynn picks it up, sends it over to Field. Field goes back to Gwynn. Up to Pickle. Pickle falls down. And Biggby's into the Sting zone. Their pass is intercepted by Gwynn. He's skating out of the zone with it. He does an alley-oop play to Ditch. Ditch has it. He puts on the brakes. Loses the puck, goes back to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in. He takes a shot and a goal! Gwynn with the goal. Makes it 1-0 Sting with 9:07 to go in the second period. Capelin, Trader, and Otero come out with Field and Gwynn for this face-off. Face-off taken by Biggby. They shoot into, that should be icing, and it is. Hey, they caught it for once. They didn't gain the line, they shot it in deep, and it's icing on Biggby. Face-off taken by Biggby. Trader knocks it away, sends it up to Capelin. Capelin has a little trouble with it, it's bouncing around. Trader has it on his stick. Pass over to Otero, but it's blocked. Trader has it again. He cuts to the middle, drops it off to Otero. Otero has it now, it's knocked away from him. Biggby cycles it behind their net. And Capelin's going to beat them to the puck. It's knocked away from him. Biggby gets it out of their zone. They drop it off to the guy streaking up the side. He puts on the brakes. It's poked away by Gwynn. It goes behind the net. Their centering pass is intercepted by Trader. He flips it up and out of the zone. Now he's chasing after it. They get it just by him. Capelin picks it up. He gets around a couple of checks. He's high sticked, and they call it. So high sticking on Biggby. The Sting will go on the power play with 8:19 to go in the second period. Caplin's out with Ditch, Dorn, Evans, and Axe. Capelin wins the draw back to Evans. He walks the line, drops it back off to Capelin. He walks in. He takes a shot. Rebound comes to the front. They save it, the rebound by Ditch. Ditch has it now. He walks the line, drops it for Evans, sends it over to Capelin. Capelin back to Evans at the point. Back over to Capelin. Backdoor pass to the Axe, but it's too far for him. The ref was in the way, and he couldn't quite get to it. And Dorn is there to hold it in, sends it back to Ditch. Ditch looks for the backdoor pass to Capelin. It's deflected back behind the net. Capelin has it in the corner. He kicks it over to Ditch. Ditch spins away from the forecheck. He still has the puck. He tries a short side shot. It's blocked by the Biggby goalie, and he holds on for a face-off with 42 seconds to go in the power play. Land, Freeman, and Salas come out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off taken by Sting. Freeman plays it back to Scales. Scales walks the top circle, plays over to Vogel. Vogel tried to give himself a shooting lane, but they blocked it off. He sends it over to Land. Stinger just kind of staying around with it. Backdoor pass to Scales. Couldn't quite get the one-timer off. Goes behind the net to Freeman. He's knocked off the puck. And Biggby sends it up around the boards. And they send it up, down, through the zone, and that will be icing with 12 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off goes back to Vogel at the point. He's looking for a lane. He gets one. He takes a shot. It goes high over the net. Back to Scales. He flips it to the front of the net. It's knocked out by Biggby. They got to be careful. The guy coming out of the box. They tried to hit him, but their timing is off, and it'll be icing. And that will do it for the penalty. Back to 5-on-5. 6:45 to go in the period. Kendall, Dorn, and Ditch come out with Field and Gwynn. Face off in the circle. Biggby has it. They shoot it down the ice. And will not make it for icing. Field has to go back and get it. Sends it up to Knittel. He sends it. Tried to get up to Dorn, but it's too far for him. They send it up. It's intercepted by Field. He sends it to Dorn. Dorn walks in. It's poked away from him. It's kicked out of the zone. Knittel has it on the regroup over to Gwynn. He banks it off the boards to ditch. He sends it back rink wide over the field. Field has it. Gains the red line. Shoots it in deep on goal. And the goalie is going to have to cover for a face-off. And they're putting Ditch in the box for a cross check. Okay. I'm not even sure what happened there. Players are just skating around, and Ditch goes off for a cross check. So now, Sting have to go on the penalty kill with 6:07 to go in the period. Capelin is out with Pickle, Evans, and Axe. Face-off finds the stick of Evans, and he sends it up and out of the zone. And it will not make it for icing. Biggby has it behind their net, setting it up. They skate up out of the zone with it. Pickle makes them circle back. Now they're into the Sting zone. It's poked away by Capelin. He's hooked. No call. Axe has it. He flips it out of the zone. And Biggby has to regroup. Evans pokes it ahead to Capelin. Capelin has it. He's going in shorthanded. He leaves over to Pickle. Pickle's tied up. They don't call a penalty again. Now Biggby's going the other way. They drop it to the point man. Knocked away by Capelin. Evans has it. He can't get it out of the zone though. Now he backhands it out of the zone. Capelin can't get to it, and it's Biggby's got to regroup with 28 seconds to go in the penalty. Knocked away by Land, and they call offsides. So 21 seconds to go in the penalty. Middles comes out with Land, Vogel, and Scales. Face-off taken by the Sting. Scales has it. He flips it high into the Biggby zone, and they've got to regroup. 13 seconds to go on the penalty kill. They send it deep into the Sting zone. They ring it all the way around, and they pick it up on the far boards. They're looking for options behind the net. They send it back to the point man. He walks in. Penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. It's blocked by Middles. He sends it to Ditch coming out of the penalty box. He's got a breakaway. He shoots, and he shoots it wide. Now Biggby's going the other way with it. They get into the Sting zone. Taken away by Land, and he sends it up the Middles. It's knocked off the middle stick, and Scales is able to pick it up. Sends over to Middles, streaking through the zone. He's into Biggby's zone. Sends it to Land in the slot. They knock him off the puck. It goes down to Otero. Otero toes dragging on one guy. He's knocked over, and Biggby picks it up, and they're heading out of the zone. They send it rink wide. They're going into the Sting zone. They take a shot. It's saved by Hackman, and he'll hold on for a face-off with 3:43 to go in the period. Face-off taken by Capelin. It goes to the front of net. Gwynn whiffs on the pass, and Biggby's able to hold it in. They send it back to the point. They can't get to it, and Trader's racing after it. He flies by the defender. Puck hits the ref. Capelin sends it into the zone, and Otero picks it up. He's got to wait for Trader to clear. Plays it back to Gwynn on the regroup. Gwynn is knocked off the puck. It's bouncing around. Biggby sends it in on goal, bounces, and Hackman holds on for a face-off. Capelin, Trader, Otero are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Biggby. They play it back to the point. Good job by Otero against shooting lane. It's knocked down by Capelin. He flips it out of the zone. And Trader almost gets to it. Biggby has it. Trader's on the forecheck. He knocks it away. It's picked up by Otero. Otero's stick is lifted and Gwynn has it. He goes into the Biggby zone with the puck. Looking for options. It's knocked away from him. Held in at the point by Otero. Tries to get it to Trader, but it's intercepted. And Biggby's going out with it. They're offsides. They don't call it. It's behind the net. They center it. It's knocked down by Ditch. Ditch has it. Goes off Otero's skate and bounces by him, and Trader races after it. Trader wins the race to the puck. He has it on his stick. Almost gets around the defender as the Sting were changing. Now Trader's going off for a change. They send it up. Evans got a stick on it, but he couldn't get it past the forecheck, and Biggby sends it in deep. Axe has it now as Biggby's changing. He's skating through the zone with it. He's into Biggby's zone. He still has the puck. Sends it behind the net, but no one's there for the Sting to start up the cycle. And Biggby sends it up and out of the zone. Bounces over his stick. Is picked up by Salas. He puts on the brakes, gets around one guy, but it's taken away from him. It's bouncing around. Biggby picks it up into the Sting zone. They're tied up. They take a shot. It goes wide. Ditch is battling it for in the corner. It's dug out by Biggby. They have a centering pass. It's in front. Saved by Hackman. And Biggby picks up the rebound. They play to the guy on the point. He walks in, takes a shot. Deflection. It goes wide. Rings all the way around, but Biggby is able to hold it in. And that's knocked out by Salas. Biggby's got to clear the zone now. Their pass goes rink wide. It's knocked down by Freeman for a second. They get it by him. And now they're right back into the Sting zone. They walk in. They get around the D. Backdoor pass knocked away by Evans, but it deflected on goal, and Hackman's able to cover for a faceoff with 1:07 to go in the period. Land, Dorn, and Knittel come out with Vogel and Scales. Face off, taken by Biggby. They send it down along the boards. They send it back to the guy at the point. Sends it through a bunch of traffic. Saved by Hackman. Holds on for a face-off. Draw goes to Biggby, back to the point. Their pass is blocked by Knittel, and he gets it out of the zone. Knittel has it. Tried to get over land, but it's deflected. Now Biggby has it on the regroup. Poked ahead by Knittel on net, and it's covered by the Biggby goalie for a faceoff. 44 seconds to go in the second period. Faceoff goes to the corner. Biggby sends it around. Vogel pinches in. He holds it in behind the net. Biggby sends it around the other side. And Scales is there to hold it in. Sends it towards the net. Biggby picks it up. They go out of the zone. And it's going to go all the way down for icing. They wave it off for some unknown reason. And Vogel goes back and gets the puck. He sends a pass to Land. But they don't wave that icing off. So, like a little consistency on the icing calls here. Capelin comes out with Middles, Picklefield, and Gwynn. Face off taken by the Sting. Gwynn has it. Comes a high off the boards, but not out. That's a hand pass. And that face off will come out of the zone with 8 seconds to go. Face off taken by Capelin. He's going through the zone with it. He gets around one guy. He's hooked, no call, shot. And that will do it for the second period. Sting going to intermission with a 1-0 lead.
Irish.
I don't know, maybe we just have to get decapitated to get a penalty called on them. Alright, so Sting have a 1-0 lead heading into the third period. Ditch, Salas, and Knittel are going to start out with Evans and Axe. Face off taken by Biggby. They send it back to their D zone. Send it up, and it's deflected into the Sting zone. Evans goes back to get it. He sends it around the boards to Knittel. Knittel chops it ahead to Ditch. Too far for him, but Knittel picks it back up. And it's way offside. Salas did not time that one correctly, and we will have a face-off. Vogel and Scales come out for the defensive pair. Face-off taken by the Sting. Scales has it. He plays it up to Knittel. He loses the handle, and Biggby's into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Pad save by Hackman. He sends it to the sideboards. Vogel goes back to get it. He reverses direction, sends it up to Salas. It's knocked away from him. Biggby has it. Their shot's blocked by Scales. Goes around the boards, but nobody for the Sting picks it up and is sent back in. Vogel goes to the corner to get it. Sends it out of the zone. Not out of the zone. It's held in. Sting finally gets some control of it. Knittel has it. He sends it in deep. He's going off for a change. Biggby goalie goes back to play it behind the net. They are coming out of the zone with it. They're going through the neutral zone. Salas picks it up on the back check. He banks it really hard off the boards over to Scales. It's a little dangerous. Scales sends it behind the net over to Vogel. Vogel sends it up to Middles. Middle sends it to Salas. Salas pokes it ahead. And that should be interference. That's exactly what one of our players did earlier, and they called interference. Oh my gosh, come on. And they're going to call Salas for a cross check. So Sting are going to go on the penalty kill with 13:29 to go in the period. Middles and Capelin are out with Gwynn and Field. Face off, tied up. Who has it? Biggby comes away with it. They play it to the point man. He walks the line. Sends it down the top of the face-off circle. He loses the handle, but he gets it back. Sends it back to the point. Sends it over to the other point man. He takes a shot. It's deflected. It's blocked. Goes right to his stick in the slot. Saved by Hackman. Picked up by Capelin. It's knocked off his stick. He can't get it out of the zone. And Biggby holds it in at the line. Send over to D-man. He was looking for a one-timer, but the pass was on his backhand. They send it back to the point, and it's out of the zone. Caplin's chasing after him. Biggby sends it in, and it is offsides. And we'll have a face-off. Pickle and Land come out with Evans and Axe for this face-off. Face-off shot into the stands right off the face-off by Land. .54 seconds to go in the penalty. Face-off taken by Biggby. They play it to the D-man on the regroup. They're circling back, looking to set it up. They drop it off, still circling back. They send it up into the neutral zone. Send it to the skater on the far side. He's knocked over, and it's going to be a penalty on land for tripping. So now there's going to be a 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. And the Sting are not in a good spot right now.
5-0, 1 penalty.
So Caplin's going to come out. Face off taken by Biggby. They send it to the far side. They send it back to the point, back to the face-off dot. Sends it back to the top of the slot. They takes a shot. It goes over the net. Axe is taken. Axe is taken down. No call. They take a shot and is saved by Hackman. 5 seconds to go on Salas's penalty. Vogel and Scales come out. Face-off taken by Biggby. They send it back to the point. They send it back to the face-off dot. Into the slot, but they can't handle it. Salas picks it up, and Caplin picks it up. He's angled off the puck, and now it's a 5-on-4 for 49 seconds. They're going through a neutral zone with some speed. They get into the Sting zone. It's knocked away by Scales. Backdoor pass, they can't connect on it. Caplin's there, knocks it up the boards. Trader has it, he sends it up the boards, but not out. Biggby cycles it back down low to the corner. Vogel's knocked off the puck. They send it back to the point with 20 seconds to go. They send it over to the far D-man. They get around both forwards of the Sting, send it to the far side. Take a shot through traffic, it's blocked, it goes behind the net. Vogel chases after it. Good job by Vogel. Intercepted by Caplin, but he can't get it out of the zone. Caplin has it, he shoots it down the ice for icing, but it kills off the penalty. And we're back to 5-on-5 with 10:54 to go in the period. So Sting dodged the power play bullet there. Dorn, Freeman, and Ditch come out with Gwynn and Field. Face-off thing of Biggby. Their shot saved by Hackman. Bounces in front, and it goes just wide on the rebound. Biggby recovers it. They send it to the D-man back along the boards. Back to the point. Shot through traffic is deflected. Saved by Hackman. We'll have a face-off to his right. Stinger a bit on their heels right now after a couple penalties. Face-off taken by Sting. Gwynn has it. He banks it off the boards, out of the zone. Their pass is blocked by Dorn. Dorn's on the forecheck. They go D to D on the regroup. They send it up the ice. That should be icing. I don't understand why that wasn't icing on them. I mean, this is crazy. So Ditch picks it up behind the net. He sends it up the boards, but Biggby intercepts it, and it's out of the zone. Send another pass to the neutral zone. Ditch runs into him. It's picked up by Dorn. Dorn sends it ahead. It's poked away from him. Evans picks it up, sends it over to Freeman. Freeman gets a line. He sends it in deep. He avoids the hit. They send it around the boards, and it's out of the zone. Evans has to go back to get it. He sends it up to Axe. Axe leaves it for Salas, right back to Axe's stick. Sends it over to Evans. Evans just chips it up out of the zone. It hits the ref. And Biggby's able to send it in. Evans sends it over to Axe on the regroup. Sends it over to Salas, but he can't handle the pass. Biggby's going the other way. It's intercepted by Land. He's into the Biggby zone. It's poked away from him, and Biggby gets out. They're into the Sting zone. He's going to the corner, looking to center it, but it's knocked away by Evans. Goes along the boards. Biggby picks it up. It's blocked by Land. They send it back down again. They're behind the net with the puck. 9 minutes to go in the period. And Salas goes after it. He has it. He's going in on a breakaway. Goes forehand, backhand, and he makes a really good save. And they're calling a penalty shot for the Sting. Salas was taken down on the breakaway. But the goalie saved another breakaway. He's saved about 6 of them today. Now we have a penalty shot. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. So Salas will have a penalty shot here. And it's a goal! So 2-0 Sting with 8:49 to go in the period after the penalty shot goal by Salas. Shot rolled up the pads of the goalie and found the back of the net. So they finally call a penalty on the other team, and they give us a penalty shot as Salas was taken down on the breakaway, and he makes him pay. Now we have Capelin Middles and Pickle out with Vogel and Scales. Face off taken by Biggby. They're offsides. They don't call it. They send it in deep to the other side. It's down in the corner. Scales pins them against the boards. It's dug out by Capelin. He flips it high out of his zone. The Middles gloves it down. He skates into the Biggby zone with it. He takes a shot. Blocker save. Goes over the net. It's pinned against the boards. And they flip it high out of zone. Glove down by Scales. And the Sting are not anywhere near cleared the zone. It'll be offsides or a face-off. Face-off won by Sting, back to Scales. He plays it over to Vogel in the regroup. Tries to get it over to Middles. It flies over his stick and it'll be icing on the Sting. Trader Ditch and Otero are coming out for the Sting. Face off taken by Biggby. They have at the point. Their shot's blocked down by Scales. It's bouncing around in front of the net. It's still bouncing. It's finally poked out, but Biggby recovers at the slot. They send it down to the face-off dot. Their shot pass is blocked by Ditch, sliding on the ice. They play it back to the point. Good stick by Otero, and Biggby sends it back behind the net. Vogel picks it up. He sends it up the boards to Trader. Trader has it. He sends it ahead to Otero. Otero can't handle the pass, and Biggby gets it right back out. Stinger getting caught up in a change. Vogel dives after it and misses. Their centering pass, they shoot it over the net. They send it back to the point. Played along the line, shot through traffic, gets blocked. Another shot, it's blocked and goes into the netting for a face-off. 7:24 to go in the period. Dorn, Land, and Freeman are coming out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off won by the Sting, but Biggby gets the loose puck. They send it back to the point. Send it through the net, it goes wide. They send it back down low. Gwynn is back to get the puck. Sends it up the boards. Freeman's there to get it. He can't get it out of the zone. And Land gets it out. Biggby's on the regroup. send it up through the neutral zone. They flip it into the sting zone, and Gwyn goes back to get it. He puts on the brakes, and he's tied up in the corner. Biggby digs it out, plays it to the point. They send a shot to the net. It's blocked. It's loose, and it's still loose. And Freeman's able to come away with it. He sends it off the boards. Gets by the Biggby defenseman, and Land is on the forecheck. Biggby plays it rink wide. They walk into the sting zone. Try to toe drag around Gwyn, but he takes it away from them. Sends it up to Land. Stinger changing. Land sends it to Gwyn, going to the net. Goes to the corner. Knittle's there to knock it away. Gwyn has it, it's taken away from him, and Biggby's going the other way. Get into the sting zone. The pass goes through everybody. Gwyn picks it up. Sends it off the glass. Salas picks up the puck. Stinger making some changes. Axe comes on the ice, picks up the puck. He sends it back behind the net. And Biggby picks it up. They have a little trouble with the puck. They gotta try again. Knittle's on the forecheck with Salas. They get it by Salas. And they get out of the zone. Goes off their skate. But Axe can't get it, but now he pokes it out. And now Salas picks it up. He gets around the check. He's taken down from behind, and we'll have a penalty on Biggby. So we are going to have a tripping call on Biggby with 5:18 to go in the period. Sting, I think, can really put the game away if they can get a goal on this power play. Middles, Ditch, and Dorn come out with Scales and Vogel. Face-off taken by Biggby. They send it around the boards. Held in by Scales. He sends it over to Middles. Middles walks in. He takes a shot. It's blocked. Dorn finds it. He plays it back to the point to Vogel. Vogel drops it back down to Dorn. Dorn drops it down to Ditch. Ditch right back to Dorn. He walks in. Takes a shot. It's blocked by the defender. Scales picks it up on the far side. Plays it to Middles. Middles walks into the dot. He spins around, sends over to Capelin, or Scales. Over to Middles. Middles over to Scales, and his pass is intercepted. They're going one-on-one with Vogel. Knocked away by Vogel. They send it behind the net. They send it back to the other guy. They take a shot. And they take a horrible angle shot. And the Sting really lucked out. That did not go in the net. Just lackadaisical passing led to that turnover, and really good chance. Sting really avoided a catastrophe on that one. So Trader comes out with Capelin and Knittle, Gwyn and Field. Face-off taken by Trader. He tries to send it over to Knittle, but it's intercepted. Now Capelin picks it up. He's into the Biggby zone. He takes a shot. It's blocked behind the net. Trader picks it up. He still has it. He settles it down, sends it over to Gwyn. Gwyn sends over to Field. Field back to Gwyn. Gwyn over to Field at the point. Sends it down to Capelin. Looking for the backdoor pass. Sends over to Gwyn on the backdoor. It takes a shot. It goes off the post. Trader picks it up. He centers it to Knittle. Knittle can't quite get it. Goes to Capelin with a one-timer. It goes wide. Gwyn holds it in. Power plays over. We're back to 5-on-5. Gwyn walks in, takes a shot. Blocker save. Goes high off the glass. Didn't go into the netting. Trader pins him against the boards, and Gwyn holds the puck in. He sends it back down low. It's intercepted by Biggby, and they send it around the net. 3:29 to go in the period. Sting holding on to a 2-0 lead. They send it rink wide. They drop it to the D-man at the point. They send it down low. Gwyn picks it up. He sends around the boards, out of the reach of Field. Biggby holds it in. Land has it, sends it up to Trader. Trader goes into the zone. He takes a shot. Goalie can't handle it, but it goes wide. They send it up It gets out of the zone as the Sting were changing. Axe has it on the regroup, sends it over to Evans. Evans back to Axe. 2:54 to go in the period. It's tipped into the zone by Pickle. Knittles on the forecheck, knocks it away. It's sitting behind the net. Biggby pick. And looks like I lost connection for a second. That's because I had a phone call coming in, so I'm back. Stretch pass up to Otero. It's into the Biggby zone. He falls, loses an edge, crashes into the boards, but he's right back up. Biggby tries to get it out. They get it through the neutral zone. Evans steps up, sends it over to Otero. Evans gets it and sends it in deep. Biggby has it behind the net. They're looking to get out of their zone. They send it up the boards. And it's sent back into the Biggby zone. Ditch is on the forecheck. He knocks it away. Centering past Otero is too hot to handle. It's through his legs. And Biggby is going the other way. Goalie's looking to head to the bench to get the sixth attacker on the ice. They send it in deep. Vogel goes back to get it. He spins off. He's tripped. They missed the call. Sent up the boards by Ditch, and it's not out of the zone. They send it along the blue line. No one's there for either team. And the net is empty now. Biggby has six players on the ice with 1:26 to go. Go to the puck. I gotta go to the puck. Vogel heads him off. It's along the boards. Bouncing puck. Finds the guy at the point. He sends it up to the far boards. Biggby picks it up. They send it back to the point. Shot through traffic is deflected. It goes over the net. Shot hits the side of the net. Vogel has it. Sends it off the boards, but it's right to a Biggby player. It's knocked away by Otero. And Biggby is back into the Sting zone. 54 seconds to go. Scales has it. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it around the boards to Pickle. Pickle tries to chip it out of the zone, but it's knocked down by the Biggby player. Now Ditch has it. He sends it out of the zone, and it's going to be wide of the net, and it's going to be icing with 38 seconds to go. So Biggby calls the timeouts. So face off in the Sting zone. Capelin, Freeman, Dorn, Gwynn, and Field are out. Face off taken by Biggby, but Capelin has it. He sends it down the ice. That's going to be wide, and it's going to be another icing. Killed off 5 seconds off the clock. .33 seconds to go. Face-off is bouncing around. It's taken by Dorn. He gets it softly into the zone. He skates after it. Takes a shot. And an empty netter. Dorn puts it away. 3-0 Sting with 24 seconds to go. And that will do it. So instead of shooting it down the ice to risk an icing, Dorn skates it into the zone, puts it in an empty net, and the Sting have a 3-0 lead with 24 seconds to go. Salas is out with Kniddle and Middles, Gwynn and Field. Face off, taken by Biggby. They're into the sting zone. It's knocked away by Gwynn. It goes behind the net. Gwynn's cross-checked from behind. They don't call a penalty, I guess, because there's 10 seconds left in the game, but that was an obvious penalty. Our centering pass knocked away. Middle sits out of the zone, and that will do it. And the Sting are out of here with a 3-0 victory against Biggby. A lot better game than the Sting played this morning. Tomorrow, who do we play tomorrow? We play Kitchener Junior Rangers, a AAA team from Ontario, and the Clearwater Storm from Florida. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 Eastern Time.